Hi guys, and welcome back to another Schmodown reaction right here on Dedicated to Art. I'm, of course, your host, Kees Cornelissen, joined again by Chris Doman for a battle that we've been anticipating for a while now, I think.
Oh, yes.
Who's the Boss and Cinemaniacs. Chris, why are we anticipating this one so much?
Because it's the battle of who's going to try to sabotage each other first. It's not a matter of who's going to actually win this match. It's going to be a matter of which team is going to kill themselves first.
It's essentially who can actually come together a little bit more than the other team, because we know both these teams have shown they don't like each other internally. On the other hand, though, they do want to beat the other guys that they're facing. So, yeah, I do think they will come together for the sake of the fact that they want to win against the other team. So we got Who's the Boss, who is, of course, consisting of Ben Bateman, the boss himself, and Mark Riley, the former two-time champ, who they had a good debut. They had a pretty good competition also in their debut and scored a lot of points, actually. And they're facing the Cinemaniacs, Bibbs and Nose, the current champ, and, of course, a previous team champ there. This will be interesting, to say the least. I really cannot really call a winner. Of course, I have someone in my bracket, and that's purely biased because Bateman is in this match. But, Chris, who do you think will... Oh, boy, here we go. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Come on, man. They have to come out for this match.
Yes, for this one, yeah.
I mean, and to be fair, I'm actually, gonna go again because my gut's telling me that it's actually gonna be Riley and Bateman. But statistically, I probably should go with Nost and Bibiani. But there's that history. There's that ugly, ugly history that I think is just gonna get in the way of their success. I mean, and let's be clear here. I'm predicting this match is gonna come down to the 5-pointer, and it's gonna be like a 33-34 kind of match.
Yeah.
Like this is gonna be a very high scoring. It's gonna get real ugly real fast.
It really depends on the round 2 categories, because I think both teams will come swinging in round 1 and scoring quite a lot of points, more than 10, which is quite a lot actually for the team league. That might actually be a perfect round. I know that there are players here that can score a perfect round. We've seen that.
Actually, the only one here who hasn't is Bateman.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Then we'll see how that goes. And the thing is, Bateman usually scores 6 or 7 anyway, so that's really good either way. And then round 2 will come down to the categories, because I don't really know the weaknesses of these guys, if they have weaknesses. I know that they're just really strong at most stuff. And then round 3. Will Bibbs' round 3 woes come back, or has he shaken them off since his title match?
Here's the thing, yes, but let's keep in mind, Nost is the perfect round 3 player. The only time that he messed up was Top 10's second match against Schmoes. That was the only time that he didn't show up to play. Otherwise, round 3 is his game. And that's where it could depend. I mean, Bateman is usually good in round 3. Riley, again, also maybe still having to shake off his mess up against Guy, because
he shook that off.
Yeah, but to be fair, there was no round 3 for who's. Well, okay, there was a round 3 for who's the boss last time, but it was just a 2-pointer.
No, Riley missed a 2-pointer. Bateman got the 3-pointer and won it.
That's right.
So that's right. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
Shall we just dive into this match? Because
please, let's.
We will press play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Ooh, lordy. Here we go.
Competitors' names from a hat, draw them at random, and pair them up.
Mark Yodi Riley is in the tournament.
Ben the Boss Bateman.
Mark Yodi Riley just went up against Andrew Guy. He didn't
Do they
have
have
a
a
great
manager?
game. Call it what it is. He talked to
Yeah.
himself. He even say maybe he beat himself.
Yeah, what's great about Riley
It would be
is,
the
not only
bearded
is he
one
really great at
himself.
movie trivia,
The
but he's
bearded
going to
one
Andrew really
himself.
quickly. So,
So
we'll be
what?
able to fight
What's
really
Finstock
well
gonna
together.
say
Got a
this
big
time?
mask and a baby who thinks he's a boss. Listen, all right? I'm coming in here, I'm knocking the dust off, I'm taking this tournament, and I'll do it with you fine. But you gotta show some damn respect, would you?
3.
King of New York.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one for me because I love Animaniacs and I love
Mighty
Metallica.
Matt Nost.
Battle of the Entrance
And-
music here.
Let's see.
Oh, here's the thing. If the Cinemaniacs once again don't use that
former
theme,
team champion, part of the legendary team
Yeah.
Top 10 and the Horsemen. He is paired with his former stablemate of the current champion himself, William the Beast Bibiani. And I've already hearing behind the scenes, these two do not see eye to eye.
oh right,
at
and they're
all.
I couldn't
coached
even
by
get you
Emma.
on Twitter and
Managed.
try to like come up with a team name. You have any idea how many team names we went through?
No.
Any idea
To be
how
fair,
many?
she's shooing
There's
for
no
manager of the
we
year,
in that.
so
You had a 12-sided argument
wouldn't
in
want
your head
anyone
over
else.
team name. You're just Patrick.
Your winner,
But Emma doesn't like it.
I don't know what's going to happen with Cinemaniacs going forward, but we're here to kick everybody else's ass. And is there going to be friction for the two of us the entire fucking run of this? Yes. Yes, there will be.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, I love that one.
here we go.
Mike,
2. And man, what
Ah.
match we have here between the Cinemaniacs, the team of Mighty Matt Nost, former team champion, and the current singles champion, William the Beast Bibiani, going up against who's the boss? Mark Yodi Riley and Ben the Boss Bateman, managed by Dagnino, and of course the Cinemaniacs managed by Emma Fife.
Angela, I mean, that's the real question here. It's less about the teams for me. It's more about the managers, because that is as much of a head game as anything you're going to see up here on the question
Touche, it's
receiving
essentially
desk.
a
Now, you and me
rematch
at the
from,
answer desk, we've seen a lot of carnage
Spectacular.
before. We've seen a lot of chaos, heck, and
Big
anarchy already. This match here might take it to the next level.
The history is real all around the board here, because if you look at the beef that Dagnino and Fife have had in the
Great
past,
A.
you look at all the times that they've squabbled in the back when Emma used to be on the Mike and the Post interviews, and then her time in the Manager Bowl, and then we know his history, Dagnino's history with Matt Nost. And then you got the Five Horsemen angle. You've got, well, first of all, the two former horsemen in Bibiani and Nost together, and then Riley, a current horseman with Nost. There's a whole soap opera of shit going on right
It's a
now.
lot of manure
Oh,
on this
right.
match here today.
Top
They're in the
10
same
had their
faction.
rivalry with Action. I mean, there's so much history
Hey.
surrounding this matchup, and almost everyone here has been a champion or manager champion. Ben Bateman is the lone wolf trying to find that one championship. But we have this team here. They're all on their journey to
Soon
a
enough.
championship match.
Well, you said there's a lot of pony stablemen
Sure.
up here today, and I don't want to beat a dead horse, but it's the same theme as we've seen in Anarchy, the team match so far, is that who is going to have the better chemistry? I mean, these are some very combustible matchups that Kalinowski and that have created here today between the team members themselves. What's going to play out in round 2 and round 3? That's the big question here. And we got a look at the pregame feelings of both Who's the Boss and the Cinemaniacs. Check it out right now.
Right.
Well, here we are again, round 2. I mean, honestly, it's not all that surprising when you look at the caliber of player that you have in Matt Nost, who is one of the former team champions, and also William Bibiani, who is the current singles champion. I'm confident that he can defend the belt and that his team can continue today. Okay.
What is the Robert De Niro impersonation?
Listen, we're here to focus on the 2 guys that they're going to go down today. That's what we're here to focus on.
No talent is the new talent. And I think that's who we're facing here.
The last time I saw Matt Nost, he said to me, look, I want a more obnoxious, louder teammate to carry me. Well, looks like he got the right guy.
Full disclosure, normally I wouldn't win because, I manage the current team champions. The Shire Wolves are the champions. Fight Club is my #1 priority, but Finstock is managing.
What is this shit? You just get to cram in your agenda?
Okay.
You get 10% of our winnings. What is this? You work for us.
Riley, we've put our differences aside here, but how in God's green earth did you adopt Matt Nost onto this faction of yours? Are you kidding me?
All right, respect the player, respect the game. We are playing well together. I'm looking forward to this match. Even with this guy, I don't even know what this is, but I'll go with it.
No matter who wins, you win.
Yes.
You get to down there.
What is this shit?
Exactly. And also, I really want to beat Finstock. So you guys need to get it together and work as a team like you did last time.
Well, they have it
applications to the Fight Club. I just want in. God, what do I have to do?
I don't like William Bibiani. Guess who likes him even less than me?
I want
Matt
this!
Nost,
I want
okay?
this!
This team is such a ridiculous pair. I can't even believe we have to play these idiots.
I thought Finstock was like man for life. What is he even doing here?
Listen, when somebody's that sleazy, they manage to worm their way into all kinds of different things.
Okay, well, you guys, neither of you are sleazy. You're both very respectable and respectful competitors, and I believe in you. And you guys are going to win today. That's all there is to it.
Can I just say one thing before they cut back to Christian and Mark? Shire Wolves!
They're gone. Here's what I'll say. I respect the players in this game. I respect the 2 guys that I'm going to face right now. Matt Nost, he's my boy. All right? I'm going to respect them both. The thing is, I want that belt. And I'm going to do it playing with a damn good partner. And that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to beat him, and that's what I'm looking forward to today.
#Action Army.
#Horseman.
Again, complete chaos. The Cinemaniacs, they looked for a second like they were on the same page, and then Matt Nost starts yelling at Emma Fife now about promoting the Shire Wolves. And then they're yelling at each other, and then you look at who's the boss, and everybody, and Dagnino is accusing Bibiani about being mad that there's no pizza here today. And then
do you want to do a match, or should we just give them all nap time for an hour? Let's get some Ecto Coolers and let's everybody relax, and we'll be back in a couple hours.
I'll say I'm
these
down for
children
that.
learn how to behave themselves.
I don't know what's going to happen out there because, again, between the beef with Dagnino and Nost and Emma, and then Riley trying to hold Bateman back from Nost, and then Bateman is pissed off at Bibiani.
It's movie trivia, guys.
It is incredible. It is incredible that what these guys, how much animosity is going to be in this game.
You know what? We're asking them nothing but book questions until they can
Your
learn to
face
act
says
like
it all.
adults.
All right, we're going to get the tail of the tape. Who's the boss? You have movie release dates, comic book movies.
And knowing who Mona is.
Sure.
Huh?
What's that?
Classic sitcom. Who's the boss?
Or Friends.
Yeah, but their name is Who's the Boss.
Oh.
Speaking of chemistry.
Cinemaniacs that you have over there. You've got sports movies. You got Hitchcock movies, and just trying to get along.
That's the theme up here at the answer desk.
Trying or failing?
All right, if you're ready to get going, pal.
I had my Butterfinger. Let's do it.
I had half of one. Ladies
Well,
and
they started
gentlemen,
with the high
it's
five
time
at the
for
beginning, but then
movie trivia showdown.
The crowd's in A. You and I are a B- right now. Everybody backstage, D+.
Introducing first, led to the ring by their manager, Finstock, with a record, 1 win, no defeats. He is the boss, Ben Bateman, and his partner, the former movie trivia showdown 2-time champion, Mark Yodi Riley. Who's the boss?
Here comes
what the hell is he wearing?
Croatian dignitary.
To move them and cheer Riley.
They don't know what to do here. All I know is to rock out with this great Metallica tune, For Whom the Bell Tolls.
I think Jake likes this kid that he's got now as his partner, but still, who likes that?
Crap. Should grab my bass and play along.
Hero, but he's got a dark side.
Wow,
This
there
is
you
like
go.
Superman 2.
Well, if they win, I'll do that for the
Donner
next
cut,
match.
Less Superman 1.
Or Superman 3 at the diner.
Or Superman 4, The Quest for Peas.
You got something, you imbecile?
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, there comes a time in a man's life where you have to understand what you're doing in life. And you don't know that.
I don't think you figured it out at all. Nice hat, dumbbell. All right. And their opponents.
It's probably the least offensive thing he's ever said, and I'm still offended.
Led to the ring by their manager, the Golden Mike, Emma Fife. He is the former Movie Trivia Schmodown Team Champion, Mighty Matt Nost, and the reigning Movie Trivia Schmodown Singles Champion, William the Beast
I mess up.
Bibiani,
Mess up in
the
style.
Cinemaniacs.
Here comes Emma Fife. Day and beat for these two. He's cranking bingo. Oh, look at Nost into the act. Totally committed to the character.
Not even mad. Not even mad.
Like Frankie and Annette and their kid that hates
Because Nost makes it worth it.
Smile a little bit.
Oh, there he goes. Look at that Nost.
Starting to accept the entrances a little bit. Yeah.
Boy, that.
What's he doing with the ball?
Childlike wonder. Oh, I believe he's just waiting. Christian, he might be just waiting the ball. I can't tell. I think he is. He is actually letting air out of the ball.
Oh,
Talked about chemistry. It doesn't seem like
Of
that's
course
how
he
it
is.
works.
Of
that,
course.
see,
Kick the
again,
ball
now
in
it's worth
Emma Fife's
it.
direction.
That was worth it.
That's funny because these two sitting next to each other
I know. Are they going to do that cute 5 thing
They
they
just
do?
did it, but they are exactly. The thing is, they're on opposite teams that they're sitting together. This is a
You're holding your hand wrong. The other side of the hand.
Clown College?
Cluttered enough with
Exactly.
3 waters, and that is, I believe, a
Jeez,
mochaccino.
and I'm
or
actually ignoring you,
protein
I'm telling
shake
you
for
this.
Mighty Matt Nost.
there you go. So
What a
everybody
bang
here,
you want.
we're ready to get going here.
Okay.
Either way, the first one will lose today.
Do you want to embarrass yourself and
Well,
sweat a
let's
lot?
see how.
We are ready
It's
to get
getting
going.
me a belt, so yeah, that'd be great.
William Bibiani, not realizing the microphone is what you speak into to be heard.
I don't think he needs it.
I was just saying that Ben Bateman's really nice, you guys.
All right.
He talks a big game and he kidnapped the dog, but it's fine.
Classy as always. Let's get to the round 1 rules. Shall we in
That's
round
awesome.
number 1? The field is going to hear 8
Okay,
questions
so
from 8 different
let's-
movie trivia Schmodown categories.
Let's break this
It is
streak
a team
today.
Matchup, but in round 1, it's all about your individual.
I can't keep this
build
up, man.
knowledge.
I
You may
can't.
not rely on the
There's just
specific
no way.
teammate to answer any questions in round 1. We'll save that for round 2 and the end of round 3.
And,
Each question we ask is worth 1 point. There's no
Can I?
penalty for missing a question. There is no
sorry.
stealing in round number 1.
I got a feeling
I'll
you
remind
might
each
get like
team and each
3 or 4.
competitor of
You'll
the
like your
three
average.
team usages
I
of the
average
JTE
at
rule
4.
throughout the match.
If
Now,
I
you
get
heard a
4,
question
I'm
already, you buy
happy.
yourself some time. Employ a JTE rule, and if you want to challenge any question that is asked or an answer, you didn't like the way it was ruled, use your 1 challenge that you have throughout the 3 rounds. Feeling good up here at the answer desk now, Christian.
Ready to get going? Okay, so we're going to ask the Cinemaniacs first. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I believe
All
so.
right. And now who's the boss? Are you ready?
Maybe just give Bibiani a second to catch his breath and we can get started. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Crowd doesn't
I'm sorry,
like that
it's
at
just
all.
so hard carrying this heavy belt. that you've never won.
Ouch.
Look at that. Look at that shot.
Just saying, you pretty much know what it's like, right? This is a big deal. This is.
To answer your question, yes.
Then
We are
let's
ready.
get ready to Schmodown! All right, here we go, guys. Category number 1 is comedies. Comedies. In
No.
Talladega Nights, Ricky Bobby tries to conquer his fear by driving with what animal in his car? Did I have a dream? Or did you and
I hate this movie.
together after
I fucking
Never
hate this
seen it.
movie.
I just have a.
Oh,
dream? I saw it in Florida. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Send for my thing.
1.
One
Pens
answer,
down.
not
Matt
what
knows.
happened.
Bobcat?
Mountain Lion / Bobcat.
Cougar?
Correct.
Yeah, didn't have it.
Or,
Jaguar.
So only Riley gets it. Riley gets it.
a mountain lion is a
Up by
cougar.
1.
Bobcat?
They're all nice jungle
challenge?
cats.
Nah,
Do you want to
No.
I don't know.
Because I don't know the answer.
Matt
Sorry.
knows not
No, I'm just. I think
Online
a
is-
Bobcat is
I
another
was
name
wrong.
for a cougar.
That's why I paused.
It's not.
Guys,
It's not. It's a different thing. It's a different
you
thing.
should be on my side on this. So maybe
I
we can get it
I
without-
don't want us to waste a challenge.
I'm not saying
It's-
officially
no,
challenge.
no,
It's
no,
like you
no,
guys
there is
like
mountain
each other a
lions,
lot
at
or
least.
something.
All right,
It's
here we
great.
go.
There's nothing wrong with this.
RB3
You guys let me
is
know.
dynamic.
Let me
This
know in the
match
comments
is
if
off
that
to a
already
hot
counted.
start.
Here we go. Next question.
Action adventure is the category, the question therein. Who wrote and directed the so-called mariachi trilogy? Debating, Jungle, if I gave you your favorite Jungle Cat, you going to go with a
I love 2 of these movies.
5, 4, 3, I'll let you
I will stare at you.
1.
The answer's a panther. Hands down.
Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez.
Hey!
I got that one.
Robert Rodriguez.
Correct.
Robert Rodriguez.
Ben.
Robert Rodriguez.
Matt Nost.
Robert Rodriguez.
All right, everybody got it. So we have Cinemaniacs down by 1 as we get to question number 3, which is dramas. Which famous rapper plays Blue, a wheelchair-bound drug dealer turned informant in Training Day?
I'm such a fan of the Jungle Book, and obviously Bagheera, a huge influence. Did you know Mowgli ended up going to Emerson College?
Yeah, he did well there. They have a theater
Majored
program.
in theater.
5. That's what I said. 4, 3,
Should be right.
2, 1. Pens
Snoop
down
Dogg, I
and
think.
Beast.
I'm sure this is wrong. Coolio?
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Ben.
Coolio? Are you kidding me, Bibiani? He's an actor! Come on! Snoop Dogg.
Correct. Nost.
Put Busta Rhymes.
No, Riley.
Yeah, Ice-T didn't get it.
No. All right. So missing the perfect game. But
Ben
who's the
got it.
boss still? Bateman hits it,
There you
and
go,
we're up by 2 here.
Nobody's perfect.
Next question.
Our next question comes from the world of animated movies drawn by hand or on a
that should be
computer.
easy.
The question is, Lord Farquaad is the name of the villain in what animated film?
Sequel is better.
Oh, and a,
Yes.
a
This one.
stench
But the first one's still
through
good.
the crowd.
It's still
Crowd
good.
says really in round number 1. 5, 4,
Voiced by
3,
John Lithgow.
2, 1. Pens down.
Sure.
Ben.
Shrek.
Correct.
Shrek.
Yep. Riley.
Shrek.
And Beast.
Shrek.
Everybody got it. So 6-4. Who's the boss up by 2? And our next question, fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Who plays the villainous gold-digging nanny Debbie in Addams Family Values?
I will guarantee you, you and I did not
You
see
can do it,
this
Ben.
movie together.
No.
But we used to eat at California Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah,
and
I
go
love
over
it.
to see
5.
the movies.
You want to go
sometimes.
4? We do not
You wanna do
endorse
it now?
3. No, we don't have
After
them
the
for
match?
sponsor. 2, 1.
Repeat the question, please.
Yep. Who plays the villainous gold-digging nanny Debbie in Addams Family Values?
Yes,
That a
it is.
first.
Okay.
4. Who's the boss?
My tree? Buy you some
Just stop talking.
Sedona tortillas too?
All right. 5, 4,
Absolutely no
3,
clue.
2, 1. Pens down.
Joan
and
Cusack.
Matt Nost.
Joan Cusack.
That is correct.
Joan Cusack.
Yes.
Thank you,
Joan
Riley.
Cusack.
And Ben.
Said Sigourney Weaver.
Okay, so Riley took that JT that paid off for him. It's the Who's the Boss keeps their lead of 7-6.
Your next question comes from the world of comic book movies. For those keeping score at home, in your scorecards, this is the 6th question in round number 1. No perfect rounds. In Thor Ragnarok, what does Thor disguise Mjolnir as to stay incognito while on Earth?
Oh crap! I'm thinking of Avengers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens
right.
down.
An umbrella.
And Mark Riley.
Umbrella.
Correct. Bibbs.
Umbrella.
Yes. Can I see it, Bibbs?
Hold
I
on.
believe you,
Umbrella.
Bibbs. Okay. And Ben?
It's there.
It's there. He's got it. He's got it. Ben. He's
Umbrella.
got it. And
What are you judging his handwriting on,
Umbrella.
Bateman? That's chicken scratch.
yeah.
Guys,
He's got
English,
it. He
please.
got it. He got it. So, all right. So
English,
there we go.
motherfucker,
9-8.
you write
9-8.
it?
Next question. 9-8.
Yeah.
Horror/thriller. Who directed the 2016 hit Don't Breathe?
We need to teach all of our. We need to take like
Good
a week
movie.
and get them some schooling.
Very good
some-
movie.
Some penmanship.
I can't.
You
I'm
and I in our
terrible.
Patreon match, I think, wrote very well.
5,
Allegedly.
4,
Right. Come on.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Beast.
Fede
Better
Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Correct. Ben.
Joel Edgerton.
Nope.
Damn it.
No clue.
And Riley.
Eddie Alvarez.
No,
Okay,
come
so
on.
Beast.
Really?
So Riley having a
Coolio
hell of a round here.
of
Riley
Don't Breathe?
doing really
Use
well.
my lines, huh?
Keeps them up by 1 point here. Who's the boss? Has a 1-point lead. Riley playing great. Okay, here we
Hey.
go. Next question.
And the
might still
last
finish
in
with
round
7.
number 1 comes from
good.
the celebrated world of Steven Spielberg.
Oh, come on.
Senor Spielbergo. And the question is, what Spielberg film stars Eric Bana and Daniel Craig?
Yes.
This is not going
5,
to be a Bobcat
4,
Jaguar situation.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ben.
Tintin?
Munich.
Munich.
Yes.
Oh,
no.
damn it.
Munich.
Yep. Riley.
Munich.
And
Munich.
Four.
Great handwriting, Bibiani. Thank you.
So I think, look, both Nost and Riley had a great round there, too. So I don't know.
Who's the boss?
Nost only missed like 1 or 2 questions.
Yeah, Baben playing well, too. Missed an easy one there towards the end, but nevertheless,
Nope,
we
I
have
couldn't give
the
myself the
match that
mountain
we
lion
wanted.
'cause I
How
had
we
mountain
got here with all the trash
Bobcat.
talking is neither here nor there. It's
Yeah,
12
it was
to
a
11. Who's the
cougar.
boss in the slimmest of leads
Which
right
is a
now?
mountain
Now
lion,
the
but
teams
yeah.
are able to consult with one another for round number 2.
All right,
I
so
screwed up.
Mark, we are in round number 2 here.
So
I
hey,
said more than
Round
I said
as
more
well.
than 10
It
points,
is the
and it's
wheel
11
of
to
fate,
12.
Justice,
I was right.
Doom, and I will note that the wheel slices today are sponsored by patron supporters of the movie Trivia Schmodown Patreon. Check out our Patreon, select which tier is right for you. The sponsored slices here today are 2000s and movie quotes. So if either team spins one of those, we will say the name of the patron who sponsored it. Thank you for your patronage. In the wheel round, each team gets 1 spin at the wheel. If you don't like the category
know
you spin,
2000s
you are
is
allowed
good for
1
one team.
mulligan, which is Scottish for do-over. We also have spinner's choice and opponent's choice lurking on the wheel. Once you select your category, the wheel gives it to you. You guys get 6 questions in that genre. Each question's worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question, but there is stealing in round number 2. And if you're not sure of the answer, once you consult with your teammate, you can ask us up here to give you multiple choice options, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. And that is all she wrote as far as the rules go.
All right, so Who's the Boss has used 1 JTE rule. Both teams has their challenges. All right, guys, so Who's the Boss has a 1-point lead. First or
They're
second?
going to go second.
We're going to go second. Does Bibiani want to dance his way over to the wheel? Entertain everybody a little bit? No?
No, Matt, no.
Well, looks like
Matt
no
knows, is Matt Nose going to get into the beach bump?
that dance we love so much.
That is an old-time shimmy.
This is good.
Nicely done, man.
He's having a great time.
There's the
He's having a great
Making
time.
memories of the great Gatsby.
Yeah, Nose, I believe. I think Bibiani is bringing the joy out of Nose somehow.
I think
don't
that
know
was
how he's
Nose doing the Charles.
Uh-oh, look at this.
This
Look
could
at
be
this.
his
Come on!
choice.
Look at
Come
this.
on!
Meryl Streep.
He's going to spin away. Oh,
Bibbs is 4 to
breaking
1.
the crowd's
Now that-
heart. Oh, look at him dance. Boy, look at that Matt Nose
That
go.
was a good dance. All right, so we're getting. I think this is a good spin here.
It's not going to be opponent's choice. This could be fantasy
Sci-fi.
Oh.
Fantasy
Okay.
sci-fi.
All right, fantasy sci-fi.
So when you chant Meryl Streep, it is just to annoy the shit out of everybody, huh? That's what it's for?
Yep.
Great.
All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Yeah, plus Meryl Streep is 3 syllables, so it's
You
the perfect
spun
chance.
fantasy sci-fi because you both hate
This is
Meryl
true.
Streep. Your first question in the world of fantasy science fiction films worth 2 points. In the 2007 classic Transformers, what junk food
Who the
was
fuck
set
cares?
before Rachel and Glenn as they were being held in the interrogation room by Sector 7?
I actually didn't hear the start of that question because they were laughing. Just
Sorry,
that, like
that's
2
fine.
words.
We can do it.
What something something.
In 2007's Transformers, what junk food?
Junk food.
They don't know.
Junk food.
5.
Oh, the
4.
multiple choice. I don't know.
Multiple choice.
Yes, but
Is it A, cookies, B,
No.
cake, C, donuts, or D, candy?
yeah, probably.
Donuts?
It is donuts. Give him a point, and we are now tied. All right, your next question.
Steal.
In the world of fantasy
Not
sci-fi,
even gonna make it.
in the smash hit Avatar, who plays Dr. Grace Augustine, who is the head of the
Yeah,
Avatar
Sigourney Weaver.
program?
Sigourney Weaver.
2 points.
They get 2 points for that one. Correctamundo.
Thank you. The
Your next
smattering
question.
of applause.
Movies.
They don't
In the
want him to win.
1996 family fantasy film Matilda, who played Matilda's con man of a father?
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
2 points.
2 more points.
Also corrected it.
And now they're finding their way around fantasy sci-fi nicely. Their 4th question in the round. In the Fellowship of the Ring prologue, how many rings
9.
were said to be gifted to the race of
9.
men?
9 rings.
Because they became the Nazgul.
5. 4.
Let's just
3.
be on the safe side. Multiple choice.
I can give you that. Is it A3, B5, C7, or D9?
Okay. We're going to go with 9.
It is 9, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, look
I'm
at that.
perfect so far in this.
Fighting through it.
All right, navigating their maybe it was the right choice to spin away from the beloved Miss Streep. They have a 5-point lead. 2 questions remain.
You know, notice you can help, right?
What is the name,
Good one.
gentlemen?
Nose fucking kills me, man. All right.
Is everybody done?
I'm sorry. All right.
What is the name of the small town that is the setting for Power Rangers?
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
Jesus.
Perry Nemiroff is screaming.
I know it. Fuck.
5,
The go multiple choice, I'll know
4, 3,
Yeah, we're
2.
multiple choice. Oh, no.
Is it A, Riverdale, B,
No.
Stars Hollow,
No.
C, Sunnydale,
Sunnydale?
Sunnydale.
D, Angel Grove?
Oh, Angel Grove.
It is Angel Grove. And
Yeah,
they have
because
a 6-point
Sunnydale
lead.
is
Their
Buffy
last
Vampire Slayer.
question
I missed one.
in round number 2 comes from the world of fantasy sci-fi and also Harry Potter. What
Yay.
is Harry Potter's uncle's name?
Vernon.
Vernon.
Emma Fife is trying to give them
We
answers.
just need the first name. Just need the first name.
Vernon Dursley, to be fair.
Yes.
William Bibiani dressed
Wife
like a
Petunia. Son
4,
Dudley.
3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is
Nobody
it
likes
A,
Dudley.
B, Vernon, C, Neville, or D, Jacob?
Vernon.
It is Vernon, and
1
they have
point.
a 7-point
All
lead.
right, so they fought through
Okay.
multiple choice.
Okay.
7 points, but now who's the boss? If they get a category they like, they put themselves in a nice position. Unless they hit opponent's choice, then they could be in trouble. Let's see what happens
And
here.
Mark Riley is
Could be
I'd
good.
say the
What-
more well-liked
what
of
category
the
do you
two
give
boss
them
From the wheel.
competitors.
From
If
the
they
wheel.
get opponent's
That's
choice.
Is going to be spinning the wheel, and here
There
we
it
go. Solid spin by a
There's a
seasoned
couple in there.
veteran. He's held belts before.
2 belts.
He's got a great leather jacket. People cosplay at him at conventions all around the world, and now he's here today spinning the
And
wheel.
he's had a shot at the team belts before. Oh,
He
look at
could have
this.
gotten
Look at
spinner's
this.
choice. Christian,
Look at
brace
this.
yourself.
God damn
Boom,
it.
he hit
got
it.
it.
He
Oh!
Where are they
Got it.
going?
God
Phew.
damn.
Where are they going?
Come on.
Wow.
All right.
Where are they
Let's
going
see what
with
happens.
So wait, so now here comes Dagnino to see where they're going to try to put him at it. They're going to try to put him out.
If there's one thing that can ruin a spinner's choice, it's the consultation of Dagnino.
We're going to go movie release dates.
Wow. Movie release dates.
Movie release dates.
Yeah.
Ben Bateman
Bibbs
wants to
is good at
solidify
that.
himself on that strip.
All right, here you go, guys. You got 6 questions in the realm of movie release dates. Movie release dates. Here you go. First question. Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow was released in
1999.
what year? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
99.
Correct.
All right, just under the gun. 2 points for him.
Next question. In what year was Annie Hall released?
77.
1977.
Correct.
Same year as the Space Fantasy.
Who's the boss?
Question 3. What year saw the release of Terminator 3, Rise of the
2003.
Machines? 5, 4, 3, 2.
2003.
Correct. Question 4. What year saw the release of the Will Smith film Hancock?
Oh, no,
2007.
2008, I think.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
What year saw the release of the Will Smith film Hancock? 5, 4, 3, 2.
2008.
Correct.
2 more points, and Who's the Boss has taken the lead, and they still have 2 questions remaining in this round.
Richard Linklater's Dazed and Confused was released in what year?
1993.
5, 4,
God, wouldn't it be awesome if
3,
they missed this one.
2.
1994.
Incorrect.
For the steal, this could be big.
Come on, Bibbs. Come on.
91.
Correct.
93.
1993.
They had a chance to take the lead.
Dude!
That might come back to haunt them, Christian.
Last question here, guys.
Come on, last question. Get it.
The war comedy MASH
1970.
was released in what year?
So it was nominated for Best Picture in 1970.
1970.
Correct.
Wow.
Who's the
Hey.
Boss having a strong round, going up by 3. They are choosing movie release dates, missing only 1.
They missed Days Confused, but speaking of that 1993 classic, Cinemaniacs has to be feeling a little out of it, missing that steal opportunity and now finding themselves down 3. But Cinemaniacs also had a pretty
Rub it in,
impressive round
Case.
2 with
Rub it in.
fantasy sci-fi.
3 points, and we've seen many, many teams and many people in the past come back from a 3-point deficit. It's not the end of the world by any stretch.
Was
of the
that
end.
fun for you guys? Did you enjoy that?
All right,
That was fun.
so now,
That was fun.
all right, so round number 3, how does it work?
In round number 3, the teams are going to combine heads to give us 3 numbers that range from 1 to 20 for each squad. Those numbers correspond to an individual movie trivia category up here at the answer desk. The first number you give us is going to be a 2-point question. Once we tell the team what the category is, the team must select which member is going to answer that question by themselves. The opposite teammate will have to answer the 3-point question on their own. You may only consult with your teammate for the 5-point question, because Who's the Boss is enjoying a 3-point advantage over the favorite Cinemaniacs. You'll give us your series of numbers first. What would you like, gentlemen?
We're going to go 7, 15, and 17.
7, 15, and 17.
All odds, they know which team they're on.
And for Cinemaniacs.
10.
10.
6.
6.
And 16.
And 16. All right. So 10, 6, 6
are all evens.
So a real odds and evens game here.
We'll get a chance first to try to avoid the TKO, and we start with category number 10, gentlemen. Number 10, you are going to be getting from the realm of horror for a 2-point. You're going to take
it. Give it the bibs.
Sure,
give it the bibs.
Who's the boss? I'll do it. I'll do it. All right. Here you go, William. What is the name of the ghostly bartender who appears to Jack Torrance in The Shining?
Lloyd.
2 points.
Okay. All right, picking up some points there, but they still need one more to force the hand of Who's the Boss and avoid a TKO.
Yeah, Nos gets a 3-pointer here, and that is category 6. And that would be rom-coms.
You might know it.
Here you go. All right. Here you go. 3 points. What is the first and last name of the character played by Alicia Silverstone in Clueless?
Cher Lloyd.
Mm. 5.
Oh, no.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Never mind. Cher Horowitz. Cher Horowitz.
Oh, Horowitz.
And we come to the 5-point
Okay,
question.
they
They
need
do
to
not
hit the
answer this
5-pointer.
correctly. Who's the Boss will win
What's
by
TKO?
technical knockout. Boy, the drama's never been hotter in this match.
Here you go.
This
All
is
right.
really fun.
All right. Here you
Fun
go.
match.
I love this.
Yeah.
Guys,
I love
here you
round
go.
3.
Good match.
All right, guys. So your category 16 would be for biopics. You can confer here. If you hit it, it goes back to Who's the Boss.
They don't have Roca there,
If
but
you miss it,
my
Bibiani,
knowledge
you will
might
just
know.
have to be concerned about your title defense, and then you guys will be playing the winners of either Corruption or the Founding Fathers. Here we go. 5-pointer. Biopics. Jim Sheridan directed Daniel Day-Lewis in which biopic?
Come on. 5-point. That's a 5-point question. Are you kidding?
What do you want me to do?
My left foot.
I think it's a good 5-point question.
5.
Oh.
4.
That's his first Oscar.
3. 2.
My left foot.
Correct.
All right,
Okay.
they stay alive, and that's a big 5-point game because now they force the hand of Who's the Boss, who's going to have to get either a 2 and a 3-pointer or the 5-pointer on their own. So they're going to have to do some question answering
they
now,
need to
and I will be administering
answer 2
said
questions
questions to the team named
or
for
at
one of
least
the
the
greatest
5
80s sitcoms we've ever been blessed with. Number 7 is the first category number that you selected. That corresponds up here to Tom Hanks. The glorious, wonderful,
Riley.
sandalwood-smelling
I'll
Tom
take it.
Hanks.
All right, here you go.
Your question for 2 points. Tom Hanks won his first Academy Award
Philadelphia.
for his role in what film?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Give him
2
2 points, Christian.
All right, so now we are in a position where
Ben
Ben Bateman can
win it again.
the game with
The
his
3-pointer.
3-pointer. If he hits it, they will win the game. If he misses, they have a chance to confer for their 5-pointer. All right, so category, 15, right?
He's gonna stall the shit out of it if he
Of
knows
course
it.
he is.
All right. Ben Bateman, because your team selected number 15 for 3 points and the victory to advance to the next round. Your question's going to come in the wacky world of Quentin Tarantino.
Nice.
And your question is,
It's for you, Bibbs. Thanks.
for 3 points.
Whichever one you want.
Okay. Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof and Robert Rodriguez's Planet Terror were originally released as one movie
Grindhouse.
under what title?
Dude.
It's a tension
I just
time.
don't have the patience. Sorry, Bibbs. Grindhouse.
And your
Oh!
winners, advancing to the next round,
Oh!
Who's the Boss included? Wow. incredible. So who's the boss, proving that they are indeed in charge of at least this match, a 1-point advantage over what I would consider a classic in the Anarchy tournament. They just beat Cinemaniacs by 1 point. Well played match by both squads.
1 point. It was to the wire there, too. Good battle. Who's the boss? Got something they wanted really hard in that second round.
Yeah.
Cinemaniacs fought really hard in that second round with multiple choice, and they just couldn't handle it in that third round, and it was
also, if they had
who's the
gotten
boss
that steal.
coming with the win.
And it's going to be a match of second-guessing answers as far back as round 1 for Cinemaniacs. And who's the boss? Edging it out. They still have their 5-pointer available, but I think either way, this is going to be a match long remembered in the annals of Anarchy history. Right now, we are going to throw it to Jen Sturger, who's going to have an interview with both the winning team and the losing team. Jen, the floor and the chaos is now turned over to you.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here. Ugh. Bibbs, I can tell you are very pissed off right now. Obviously, the whole team is disappointed.
I'm not pissed. I'm a little disappointed that their final question ended up being name one of Quentin Tarantino's 8 movies. Seems like a bit on the easy side, but whatever. You know what? I know Christian hates it when people complain about that, so I'm not going to complain about that. What I'm going to say is they played a good match. I respect them. I'm sure Emma's really happy that you don't have this conflict of interest anymore. How does that feel?
Listen, I was really pleasantly surprised, actually, by how well you played as a team, given some of the pre-match interactions that I have observed.
Yeah,
Shire
Wolves.
But
I'm throwing all my support button into the Shire Wolves at this
you
point.
guys are the ones that said it, so I kind of had nothing to lose in a way because I actually manage the current team champions, as I have mentioned, and I still got a horse in this race.
You still have my 5 Club application on file, right?
I have it, and I will consider it. I will take it into consideration.
Okay, thank
Obviously, this means that you guys are out of the Anarchy tournament, which is a bummer. We were really hoping to see you guys go further, obviously. But you do have your title match coming up.
I do. I'm looking forward to that.
Against Roca.
Yeah.
You're looking forward to that?
Sure, why not? I mean, he's right here.
Someone say
It's not even like Candyman. You don't have to say it multiple times.
You played hard, man. You played well.
Thank you.
It was good to watch you play. You know, I'm a big fan of yours. Being our team top 10. He's wearing our top 10 live shirt. Pretty awesome stuff there. We had a show going on.
That's why I'm okay with them losing.
Viviani, look, I know you're heartbroken. I know you're heartbroken. No, I know you're heartbroken, and I'm sorry you lost.
Oh,
it already happened.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's too bad.
As
All
always, you're late to the party. So that's right. It's
Ooh.
there. It's there.
Good for you guys. That's really great.
For everybody to take a look at.
Good for
I don't
you.
want to stand in front of Emma. Emma,
so cool.
listen.
Hi.
I think it's okay that you lost.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I still got this belt.
No, because now exactly.
Yeah, it's
now
great.
you can focus on trying to defend it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be distracted about going to the next round, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
You just focus on playing me.
Yeah,
That's
really,
what
really.
matters.
I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking
Good.
forward to this for a
Good.
while.
I heard you got some new presentation or something you're going to bring out, some great entrance you're going to do.
Well, I'm working on it.
Yeah, good. I hope it goes off. I hope you pull it off. I want you to enjoy the match. I want you to have a great time at the match.
I want you to enjoy the match.
No, don't worry about me. I want you to enjoy the match. Because when I take that belt off you, Bibiani, then the game is going to be over.
Okay.
You understand? Because I'm destined to be a 2-time champion. All right? That's what the Outlaw is.
Okay.
So now you can focus on it.
I'm going to focus on
come up with a new song, some new clothes or anything like that.
You focus on your,
but I'm about winning titles.
Belief that there's some sort of,
plastic figures,
or something that's being
plastic figures, and
plastic
all
figures?
that stuff you were saying the other day, whatever you were rattling on and on about.
Plastic figures.
But look,
I literally
I
don't know what
don't
you're
focus
talking about.
on.
He's not doing great, you guys.
Or cute dresses, or
This is cute. Thank
lays
you. I got
around my
this.
neck.
Ouch. Oh, did you want the leg?
All I focus on is
hey,
titles.
hey.
All I focus on is
Got that at
titles.
Pride Parade.
And that's all I'm going to focus on.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
really
strong
not
words
mean.
from, I think, the first person in the Schmoedown who ever wore a costume.
Oh!
Sick birds!
Snap!
Oh.
Yeah, he did have the cowboy hat and
That was
mask
awkward.
on in his first
And we're back
match.
with Who's the Boss?
That's true.
These guys. Oh, and Finstock's here too.
Singing in the rain. Just singing in the rain.
Does your face smell like a foot?
No, it's clean. I wash.
Guys, congratulations. I mean, that was a hell of a match you guys had out there. I think you guys proved today that movie release dates not as scary as everyone makes them out to be.
Well, we have charisma.
Really isn't.
No.
That's
It's
what
pretty
that's
easy.
what
Faces
wins.
on the wheel. You should
Just
probably
numbers.
take movie release dates, right, Jessica?
It's still
Damn
Jen.
it, Ben.
Still Jen. Yeah, that was a good call. I
damn it,
got to hand it to my partner. You know what? He knows his stuff. I knew a few of those, so I feel pretty good about that. But that was a great pick. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, there was some really great chemistry going on out there between the two. I was just saying backstage, this is a
Charisma.
Yeah, a charisma. This is a sexier, badass Riley I think we've all been looking for.
Yeah, it feels good. I like winning, and this guy's good. I never thought he was not good.
This team is anchored by veteran knowledge, homeless vagrants, and talent. And
I couldn't put it better myself. See, that's the thing. I get it, and it's nice to see that we can reach across the aisle and kick some ass.
Yeah.
So going forward in this tournament, are you at all scared about some of the competition you guys have?
Oh no, the dope.
Oh,
the dope's here again.
Oh, cool! You're back again.
Do you just hang out waiting to crash interviews? Do you work? Do you work?
This guy was fantastic. This guy was amazing. All you guys talking all your crap about Andrew guy. Do you see this guy, what he did, how he performed? He was amazing.
Yeah, he got lucky.
No, you're not lucky.
What are you, Italian now?
He got lucky, buddy.
Oh, he got lucky. Yeah, he got lucky. He did get lucky. I took care of business there, like I took care of Ben. Ben, you and I'm glad you guys won. If Dan and I take care of business, it's going to be a lot of fun facing you guys.
No.
I'm going to hit you with my car,
Not gonna
Outlaw.
happen.
You understand me? Yeah. You get in my way again.
Is Cal still in your car, you thief? You dirty dog?
Get the fuck out of this interview.
Yeah, it's cool.
Where'd you find him?
Listen,
How did you
Roca.
get let go of prison? Look at this
Listen,
guy.
Roca.
Billy Goat.
Remember,
There you go, Jess.
the fire that burns in your fireplace is the same fire that burns down your house.
Roca, come on.
What?
Yeah.
Guy's like a pimple on my ass. You know that? That's what that guy is. Get out of the building, Roca. Jesus Christ.
Well,
I think this is.
Who's next for us?
yeah.
Yeah, corruption.
Corruption.
Have
Not
you not
Roca.
been listening?
I'm not playing the dope.
30 minutes.
I don't want to play the dope.
Good thing you're not playing.
I beat the dope.
Bye, sock puppet.
You're fine.
Back to you guys. I can't do this anymore.
Rope a dope.
Well, you weren't kidding. Boy, did the chaos ensue because you had Roca coming in for both interviews.
Very loud.
Roca
Very
talking to Bibiani there about
Always
their match
loud.
coming up in
I
just
think
a
it's
few
better.
days.
Sure.
And then you also had Roca congratulating. He was congratulating.
I thought that was classy.
Classy, but also a chance to play Mark Riley and Ben Bateman here coming up with the team tournament underway. The champion, Bibiani, is now going to be concentrating on that title match. Man, what a match.
Yeah, for everybody asking questions about, when can I see all these incredible personalities, each one of the gentlemen that we just saw on the desk up there are going to have another shot very soon in some form or another. But who's the boss taking the victory today, proving that they really have what it takes? It's nice to see Mark Yodi Riley embrace just a little bit of that dark side that Ben Bateman brings.
Kind of.
And Ben Bateman comes to the desk with a smile. He's got the one-liners. He's cracking evil jokes at the opponent. But I think that they mesh very well, better than I thought they would.
Well, of course, when you hear Dagnino or Finstock or whoever he is coming in there too, it was a hard-fought victory from both. You can tell that they're all very, very strong competitors. They wanted to win the match, and it just didn't, went the way of who's the boss. So now we're going to find out, will Who's the Boss be playing Corruption or the Founding Fathers in the semifinals? It's going to be very interesting.
That is Christian Harloff. I am Mark Ellis. Make sure y'all check out the movie Trivia Schmodown Patreon. Select which tier is right for you. And to all our patrons, thank you for your said patronage. Also, check out the movie Trivia Schmodown Facebook page. Ask to be a member today. Check out the Schmodown Rundown hosted by Frank and Brad. Anything else I forgot, partner?
No, that's it. Make sure you do that. And this month, we're going to do a horror-themed exhibition match exclusive for you guys for Halloween. So make sure you check that out.
I'm looking
Go on
forward to
over
that.
and join the Patreon. You guys help us keep this
If I'm
thing
honest,
going.
I'm
So
not.
thank you to all our patrons.
That's fine.
That's because I don't like horror.
That's fine.
Right.
Okay. Well, that ought about do it. God.
Ha. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha.
Well, look. Okay. So yes, the one team that because look, let's be honest here. Whoever of these teams made it to the semifinals, they weren't going to get to the finals.
Nope, they
Nope.
are not.
They're not. But
I also, that's as far as I have Who's the Boss go in this tournament. But my bracket is still intact.
Oh, it
I'm very
is?
happy with that. Yeah.
Huh?
Everything that I've predicted so far has come true. Now, of course, it will really depend on that other quarterfinal that will determine the one who faces Who's the Boss in the semi. Because, Corruption, Founding Fathers, that match.
So, yes, you have two of the greatest of all time.
And you have Chance.
And you have Chance. I mean, okay. Let's just focus on this match for a moment, though, before we fanboy too hard about our boy Chance.
We'll get into that with that reaction. This reaction is for Who's the Boss versus Bibbs and Nose, who don't like each other and are out of this tournament.
Which I'm okay with, because now I think Bibbs can go back to focusing on Critically Acclaimed and focus on defending his belt, which I don't think he will, but you never know.
Oh, of course. But it's all speculation at this point, of course.
Exactly.
All I know is that I can't wait for a title match and for the next semifinal. But yeah, Who's the Boss are really coming together in this tournament, showing that they can play well together, because Riley was a stronger competitor in the first round, scoring more points than Ben. But in the second round, that's more Ben's category, and he answered most of those questions. And then in round 3, Riley and Ben got the 2 and the 3 for the win. So it just shows they're a really strong team, and whoever they face in the next round, that'll be a great fucking match, I think.
Oh,
semifinal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So cannot wait for the next couple of matches, because I think this team tournament is now getting really good. We've had some really good matches so far. Apologies that I wasn't on the reactions last week. I had some personal stuff going on, but I'm back now, and I'm staying to react to all the matches up until the final.
And now we have we now have two of the teams for the semifinals. Now we just have 2 more to go.
Yeah.
By the way, on your bracket, who do you have in the final 2? Because I know Corruption but you
that's the issue. My bracket is going to probably be busted by the other semifinal on the right side of the bracket, because initially I had Lon Harris and JTE. Now with JTE not being in the picture anymore, I don't think they'll find a good enough partner for Lon to actually make a good fight. I don't know who they can get.
They already announced that. It's Lon's brother, Jonathan Harris.
Oh, I just don't know how well versed he is in movie trivia. I just know that McQueenie and Chandler, that debut, that just showed how strong they are. So that's probably where my bracket will be busted, unfortunately. But it had a good run. I'm happy with how far I got.
Yeah, and mine got busted in the first round because, dang it, McQueenie. You got the You got
McQueenie in teams is deadly.
Oh my god, he's deadly. Like he's scary, deadly. But okay. My final thought before we close out, just real quick. I'm very I am disappointed that Bibbs and Nose can't continue on, but I think there's 2 things that can really really impact the league overall after this. 1, Critically Acclaimed and Top 10 can come back together as their respective teams, and they should. Plus, we might be able to finally get that number 1 contender match between both teams, and we can really settle this storyline out. And speaking of storylines, Riley is now facing a little bit of dark side influence. He's always had the potential to fall. Who's to say that during his time in Who's the Boss, he doesn't become a fallen angel? Who's
that would be
to
cool.
say? Because this storyline's been teased for 2 years now. I think it's time to make it happen.
And I also think that Riley is realizing how, Team Action last year made it to the final, and while you could make a case where Andrew has the better singles record between Andrew and Ben, it was mostly Ben in that team. Ben is a stronger competitor between those 2. And I think that Riley is realizing that. Ben is a really fucking good competitor, especially in teams. and Riley and Ben can make it very far in this tournament if they keep playing like this. Of course, I think they won't make it further than the semifinal, but hey, judgment's still out on that one. We still have to see that match. They might make it to the final. They may win the entire tournament. I think they have the potential to do that, and I do think that Riley is seeing that. So yeah, that would be a cool storyline. I agree with you there. Anyway, with that said, I think that's all for this reaction. Guys, please like the video, comment on it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And Chris, where can the people find you online?
You guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Stardust, and something else. I totally forgot where else, but
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, stuff.
Whatever. Skywalker Doman. You guys can follow this very channel, Dedicated Art, on Twitter, Instagram, at D2A Channel. Please like our Facebook page. And, you can follow my band Silver Nightfall at Silver Nightfall.
And you can find me at Dutch Movie Guy on Twitter, and you can find me in the Action Army Facebook group gloating over this win. Of course, on Facebook, I am Kees Cornelis. Once again, if you figure out how you can spell that, props to you. It's probably somewhere in the description somewhere. With that said, we'll see you for either Resistance recap show later in the week, or for the next reaction on Saturday, or the live show that we have on Friday. Check that out. We have a couple of things going on this channel, so check us out and take care. All right. I am